Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another Rick's Tech Pub. I was just looking out the window. It looks like we're gonna get rain today. Yeah, it's not looking too pretty out there. Got a package that I got in the mail today. Talk about that in a second. Um, Google browser and I think that's the. I think that's what. Yeah, that's what. Windows Computer and Technology. I think that's what he was talking about. Is Well, any browser you have, you should probably update today because there's quite a few fixes in one exploit that's out there, and it's out running in the wild, which means it's walking in. It's going to walk into your computer eventually. So, um, best to update your browser just to be safe, just in case something does go screwy. Oh, gotta catch up with chat. Oh, John, be slow in your recovery. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I think it's just me. I'm feeling fine now, but starting last night and I don't know, earlier this morning, I was waking up. I'm like, why is that feeling like that? Yeah, if you use Google Chrome, yeah, you might want to update it. Actually, you just might not want to. You might not just might want to, just do it because there is an exploit out running in the wild. So normally I don't worry about updates until it comes to something like that because when they say there's an exploit out running around, you don't want to get caught up in that mess. And believe me, I know people that have. Not fun. Not fun to deal with, not fun to fix. You've got them mad at the situation, and then you show up, or I show up, and then the people are mad at me because they don't think I can fix it, even though I tell them, well, there's a few things I can do. A few, like, yeah, a few things, maybe. And then I kind of get nervous and I call one of the other guys and I have them come over and kind of ask them if I'm heading in the right direction. They say, yeah, but it's going to take you a while. Or they say, no, you're not doing it right at all. Let me show you how to do it. And well, then let the workers of the building hear that because they'll say, you don't know what you're doing. Say, well, with something like the exploits, and once it's caught up to you, no, that's something that's kind of new to me. Oh, thank you, Chibi. I think I'm trying to pronounce that name right. John Williams, I know a guy that has good meds for you. Yeah, I could think of a few meds myself that I could take that'd make me feel real good, but I don't know. Ken is saying to John that he's fine working on DaVinci, and it seems to be not only improving, but it will work. What? It's improving, but it will work. Okay, well. Oh. Yeah, as far as that surgery I had, I'm doing fine. It's just, I think with all the sneezing and the coughing I've been doing, putting a lot of pressure on that area. So, and sitting in these damn office chairs don't, ouch, they don't help any. These chairs are not something you're supposed to sit in after surgery like that, but it's the only chair I've got. It's desk chairs. Um, In the box, I was gonna do an unboxing today of what I ordered, and what I ordered I don't even know if it'll work. I think it will, but now that I'm thinking about it, went downstairs last night, looked at the trailer, and then I thought of what I'm getting. It's like, yeah, the lights are gonna sit up diagonal, up and down, instead of going across. Oh, you guys can't even see me. God damn, shame on me. Yeah, now you can. Um, and the other thing I got to do is remind myself that I can't really be picking anything up, even if it's a couple of pounds. And I think me moving my laundry bag the other day, that was probably about 15 pounds. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that on second thought, now that I'm thinking about it. Really should not have done that. But I couldn't get anyone to help me because Gary was gone. My neighbor across, her name, by the way, is Ricky. Rikki. I think that's how you spell her name. So we're gonna look at really. I think I ordered 2 of the Kunhis, the headlights. I think I ordered 2 of those, but it looks like he sent me 1. There. This is the headlights. Unless there's 2 in here, and I'm kind of hoping there is. And these are the tail lights, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how this works. I haven't. And it rolls right back to me. Let's try this again. Come back to me down here. See, now you're gonna stay over there. Wow. Talk about frippin' small. Wow, I didn't think they were that small. These are the lights. Really, really, really tiny. I was not thinking. I haven't fixed the resolution on this stupid thing. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't know why it's showing up as a square instead of full screen. I have yet to be able to fix that. If you right click on it, it's not showing me anything that will hit the screen. No, that didn't do anything. No. I'm really screwing this up, guys. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing. As I have said over and over and over. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's not changing anything. I don't know. I'm not going to worry as long as you can see me a little bit. Yeah. Tiny, 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 tiny lights. They're 100 lumens. And it is rechargeable. There's the recharging port right there. Just plug in your cords that they gave you. What the hell is that? Oh, it gave me more than I was expecting. Gave me some taillights, which I think it said it was going to come in with taillights. But another taillight. These are this whole bracket, this whole thing on the back is actually facing wrong because they're going to be like this on my trailer instead of like this because of the way this is, which is not how I wanted it, but I don't think that can be changed. Or can it? No, it can't. Yeah, that's just going to pull that out of there. But the actual mounting bracket that attaches to the light, so it's affixed to the plastic. So I thought you could take the mount and you can twist it. So again, they're going to sit like this instead of like this. Hoping they would. Go like this. It might sit vertically, but then I want two on the right and left sides to actually sit straight up and down, which I think. You know what? I can do it. Yeah, I can. Get a headlight. Okay, I'm blind. Ugh. Ow. 100 lumens is nothing to joke about. I thought that'd be rather dim. It isn't. I gotta check out with chat again. Hey, Jeff Ryman. Hello. John Lawn Dog. Are you spending money with AliExpress, Rick? No, I won't. Are you crazy? Come on, Lawn Dog. I know better than that. You think I'm gonna spend money on AliExpress? No, they're piles of junk they're giving out nowadays. No, I say that I won't, but guys, there's people on YouTube doing it. So I really don't know. So then if I got two red lights, two tail lights with that's what I did. I'm confusing myself. So I've got essentially I got two headlights and two tail lights. My two headlights I'm gonna use. Don't really appreciate the name of them. Kunhe, Kunhe, Japanese or European name that I can't pronounce. I don't know what it is. I don't know where the company is from. And it doesn't say anywhere. Maybe you guys would be able to do some research and find out where Kunhe is. China. At least that's what it says on the box, is China. It sounds like a Chinese name because I can't pronounce it. 4-pack. You can put these on wheelchairs, apparently. So I got two headlights. Still comes from friends. Yeah. It wouldn't necessarily friends of China, but where all our crap that we order comes from, mostly. Oh, get in there. So I don't know. I had to buy I kind of had to go cheap on these lights, which is why they probably won't last long. Because I was given permission to order this, but I was also told don't spend a lot of money on this. So I went $38 for everything, and she still calls me back. Said, "Really, $38? Like that's as cheap as you're gonna get it." And I'm not gonna go any cheaper because cheap shit breaks. I got all my USB cords. The game, well, two for two taillights. Then I've got two here for the headlights. All universal. I could probably just use one cord to use for the headlights or the taillights. I think this, instead of wondering. This one. If I'm not mistaken, these will fit on all of them. Or not. Yeah, it will. Okay. It'll go on there. My question is, though, will it work on the headlights? I think it will. But if you're wanting to charge all four of them at once, that's what you would do, is just use separate. Yeah, it'll work for the headlights or taillights. I kind of thought that's the way it was, but I wasn't sure. And a pair of what? Klein needle nose pliers, because I lost them a month ago. Ah, that sucks. And I suppose you went back to where you thought it was, then you find out it's not there, and then you can't remember where you put it, and it happens to me every day. Every day. I think I remember where I put something down, and then, no. I forget. And for a small place like this, you wouldn't think that'd be possible. And this place is tiny. Most of you people, it's a 400 square foot apartment, but that's the whole entire apartment. So this living room is just tiny. It didn't go where I wanted it to. Oh, you would not believe how much looking. Oh, yes, I can. I can believe it. I've done that many a time. I sat in this living room for hours. Actually, when I was sitting here, I was looking for one of these. And I know I have, and I did find it 3 hours later in a 400 square foot apartment. How can you lose something like that in a small place? Oh, believe me, it happens. It does happen. But, I know I didn't piss anybody off, but I was listening to music before my live stream. And that's why I was about a half minute later or a minute late, because I was listening to Real Life and Bob Seger and Fleetwood Mac, all those other guys. And I was listening to a song, and then I realized, like, oh crap, it's 2 o'clock. So I dropped that, shut it off, came back in here, and turned the lights on, and just was not paying attention to the time. I thought I had another 3 minutes to go, and then I thought, I'll be fine. Yeah, and I come back, look at the clock, it says 2:01. Like, what? How did we go from 1:58 to 2:01 like that? I don't know. I just looked at the clock and it said 2:01. Uh-oh. Rumors Fleetwood Mac, yeah. They've got quite a few albums, Long Dog, that I can't remember all of them, but Rumors is one of them. It's their more famous one. No, these are taillights. So what did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't. Well, I need 4 and yeah, because I'm gonna have 2 on top and 2 on bottom, and the 2 on top are gonna be strobing left and right, just so that people can see me. There's been so many people said, you got that black trailer, I can't see you. I'll fix that. Now they're gonna complain that I'm too bright. Well, with all these lights I have on my bike, you should be able to see me from about a little over a block away. You won't know what it is. You'll just see off in the distance flash lights that are doing this, and then they'll strobe and go. The lights will turn off individually, and then they go back to the center, come back out, and go back to the center, and then they'll. It has different modes. I'll show you. There's that one. There's that one. And then there's that one. Oh. I didn't see that, guys. Did you? There's full bright, which I'll probably use at night, or I can dim it. Yeah, you can dim it 3 ways. And then there's off. So yeah, I like I said, oh guys, come on, quit the drilling. This is not funny. I start doing a live stream, but you guys have to start drilling now. Really? And they suddenly stop. Oh, come on. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but I can. It's annoying. Oh, Long Dog. I don't know if I. Anyways, I spend entire month. Yeah, Judas Priest, I like them too. And no, I'm not recently a fan of Judas Priest. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Black Sabbath. Your friend Punk should have an effective. You know, I don't know. I think it's just one setting. Yeah, I can't point it at you guys. You guys will go blind. Yeah, it has a strobe. High and low, high beam, low beam, strobe, off. That's all it has. So it's high beam, low beam, strobe, off. Oh, come on, guys. Stop. So many people moving out, and what they're doing with this building is they're taking all the carpet out of the apartments. And they're replacing it with linoleum wood flooring. There's going to be no more carpet in the apartments. After a resident moves out, before another resident moves in, they take all the carpet out. Which I'm not sure why they're doing that. Because Nancy was here when she was here. She just didn't want to be washing all the carpet. And right now, we don't have a housekeeper. Nancy got herself fired because she swore at somebody and cussed them out because people weren't having any respect and walking on her floor after she washed it. Or while she was walking, people would still walk through, and she finally went off on somebody, and I don't blame her. But she got axed for that. She got the axe. Yeah, apartments. Yeah, carpet stains. Yeah, this carpet in my apartment is just about shot. The carpet here in the living room has a cigarette burn in it because of my sister, who's unfortunately no longer with us. She died about five. I think it was before 2020, 2019, I think, or 2018. I can't remember. I've got her what you call it that you get when you go to the funeral or whatever. It says the year on it, and I forget what the year it was. I think it was 2019. Nobody knows why. Although I'd like to know why. I've asked my brother Curtis, and he says, I don't know. Why do you want to know? Why are you worried about it? Like, she's our sister, Curtis. Don't you want to know? No, not really. And so he told me to quit bugging people about it, that just to let it go. She's gone, she's gone. Like, yeah, Curtis, that's the way you look at it. It's not how I look at it. I'd like to know why. She didn't die for no damn reason. It wasn't natural causes. I think. What the hell? Oh, scan with Amazon shipping app to learn more. Download the Amazon shopping app. No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just red lights. They gave me 2 in this box, 2 in that box, so I have 4 extra ones, which I actually, the 4, yeah, that's what it is. Neat little packaging. Yeah, 1, 2. And then the cords down here for it, which I probably won't. No! Damn it. Oh, I shouldn't bend over to pick that up, because that's going to hurt. So I'm going to use my foot. And then do a very painful thing. Ouch. You'd think after almost a month, you'd think I wouldn't be hurting like this, but it's just, sneezing is just, oh my god, it's just torture on me. It's absolute torture. Yeah, see this mounting thing on the back? It doesn't turn, so. Shoot. I was hoping it would. Yeah, see, this only goes on one way. Not quite how I wanted it, but I guess the lights will have to sit like this instead of like this on the side. It's not really. I may have to come up with a different way of. Maybe I can get this. You need one of those grabbers. Yeah, I know. I should. I've. There's a lot of things I should have gotten and I never did. And I know I should have. I just didn't think I needed it. You know. Why can't a feller take this off? Take this off the mount, off the strap. But I'm starting to see there's an issue with the. Oh, wait a minute. But then if I take that off, How am I going to attach it to this so that it sits like this? I may have to find. See, what I need to get is these kind of lights, except magnetic in the back. So I can just stick it to the steel and it'll stick there, and I can take it and I can have it like this or like this. I can just take it and twist it. But I don't know if that kind of thing exists. So, maybe I can stick this in like this. No, it's not going to let me do that. Damn it. Why won't you let me? No, that won't work. I was hoping that would work. You know what? It will work. I can get it to do that. Just wonder how solid that is, if it's not going to fly off like that. No, because it is locked in place. Just to be sure of myself, can I put it? Yep, okay, it is. Okay. Scratch what I said. Forget it. It will work. Yep. Never mind. I can do what I was thinking. No, long dog, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. Do I know the Indian guys who play the flute? They've been around for many, many years. I don't know who you're talking about. You'd have to give me the name of the band or the name of the organization or whatever for me to. I'll have to give you guys a picture of my trailer. Well, actually. Ouch. Even moving that table hurts. It's just a small square table. Got a. I don't know how well you can see this. See this tubing on the trailer? That's all round tubing. That's all round tubing on the sides of the trailer, and on this side, and then up here. That's round. That's round, and the trailer hitch thing is round. So it's all round tubing, which is why I'll have. Oh, come on, let's do this right. Two on top, two on the bottom, one on the right side, one on the left side. So then I have the two on the top and the bottom as. We'll do it like do it like this. I have the two on the side, on the top and the bottom will be like this. But the ones on the left and right will just be. Come on. We'll be doing that. So I'll have four lights in the top, bottom, and on the sides. The side ones will be doing this. Oh, that's bright. It's no wonder they can see you can be seen for over a block away. Um. Yeah, I am a member of the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe, but I don't play a flute. Never been taught, never really wanted to learn. The powwows I go to, we have those every once in a while. In fact, my brother Curtis asked me if I wanted to go to their last one they had last year, but I said no, I can't. I've got work I got to do. Then he kind of gets mad at me. He said, that's all you think about is work. Well, yeah, I need money. Oh. Maybe if they have one this winter or something this winter, I will attend it. But oh, so I'm gonna probably leave this. Really, guys? I thought you were done. And even tomorrow, um, tomorrow could be rather interesting. Um, I have to get up by 8 o'clock in the morning because they're gonna come in the apartment and they're gonna test the smoke alarm test that they do, and then my strobe light's gonna be going off usually in the morning. It's just gonna be, and here comes a train. So depending on when they get that done tomorrow, um, I hope they get it done before 2 o'clock, but I have no idea. So tomorrow's live stream might be delayed by half hour, 20 minutes, half hour. Um, I'm just not gonna be sitting here with that thing going off. Fire has been detected in the building. I can't think of the whole entire message right now, but yeah, Santa Fe, I hear you. Hear you loud and clear. Green plus sign tells me you have a medical. Hey, John. You don't know about the pay. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Right, this is probably just some truck that has it. Nope. It is the train. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos where I've got my webcam facing out the. In fact, I'll prove it to you. It is not a truck horn. These guys won't quit drilling. Wish they'd stop. Hey, long dog, does that look like a truck horn? That's me. Looks like a train. I know that webcam cord doesn't like being moved around because last time I did that, it disconnected on me and took me quite a while to get it going again. It just would not reconnect until I shut everything off, disconnected everything, turned everything on, but one by one started plugging things back in. But then this is a Gigabyte. Gigabyte 390 Gaming X. Yeah, I know, it's old. I should get rid of it. Because I know Carrie would not be happy, and I know Doug wouldn't be happy if they found out I was using a 390. They're all up to what, 860s, 850s nowadays? They're gonna look at me and say, "Why are you using something that old? Catch up with the times." I don't got the money. I mean, I do have it, but he would not understand the story. The torture my parents are not torture, but They just don't want me spending money. So I had to fight a little bit the other day to kind of get it through her head, that my mom's head, that I was doing this. You know what? You know what I just realized? You got this size and you got this size. They're two different sizes. I didn't realize that until now. Um, yeah. But I have another box of these. So, or maybe I don't. Um, oh, come on, guys. Give me a break. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but this is what I get to listen to all day. I'm surprised this building hasn't dropped to the ground yet because of how many holes are in the concrete floors. I think they drill enough holes, the entire place would just fall apart because of weakness. And they're drilling new holes besides the holes that are already there. They just go to the next spot over and they drill about an inch or two into the concrete. And then go another 2 or 3 inches over, drill another hole, 2 or 3 inches, drill another hole, 2 or 3 inches from there, they drill another hole. You would think the floors would start getting weak, but the Mike told me, one of the maintenance guys told me, these floors are thick enough that it shouldn't affect it. But he has thought that. He said, if we keep drilling holes, the whole thing's gonna collapse. But they contacted architecture about it, and they said no. Those floors are thicker than you think they are. Well, if that's the case, then how can we can hear the person upstairs sneeze? And he said that happens because concrete is a very good sound carrier. So it'll bring that sound all the way through the floor, and you'll actually hear it. Like, I know I hear it because I hear this. That's you. God bless you. Uh, Another way is just to take the traditional flashlight. Yeah, I've thought of that. No, I'm not gonna be that trashy about it. I like to have some style, some kind of class. Make it look decent instead of. Okay, I got a headlight here, so I should probably order 2 more headlights in case one of these goes out. I'll have a spare. So I'm gonna use 2 headlights on my handlebars just to make sure that I'm seen. Got those, got those. Can put lights around the rims of your. Yeah, that probably wouldn't work because I'm not just a 2 mile an hour bike rider. I can get up to 20, 21, 22 miles an hour. So I'm sure anything that's on my lights that are spinning as fast as the wheel are, I'm sure lights like this wouldn't stay on there. Because most people ride around 3 or 4 miles an hour, and I just fly by them at 21 miles an hour. It's like, what's your hurry? I'm in no hurry. This is my normal speed. Bullshit. And I pick up the speed and I just walk away from him. One guy a couple of weeks ago caught up with me at Holiday because he saw me fly by him at lightning speed. And he caught up to me at Holiday. He looked at me and said, "Man, how fast were you going?" Oh, probably 19, 20 miles an hour. My neighbor down the hall's got a potty mouth. Every flippin' word that comes out of his mouth is F this, F that. Yeah, that'll work. Um, yeah, he's talking to Crystal again. The girl's only 4 foot something tall. She's a half pint. She doesn't mind me saying that too. She's used to people making fun of her because she's so short. Take your phone off speakerphone, dude. I can hear your conversation. But a lot of people around here do that. They're on their phones walking like this, talking to somebody. Like, take it off speakerphone. Then they go up like this. Like, then that one girl said, "Well, I just had someone bitch at me because I had a speakerphone on." Well, yeah, shut it off. Your conversation is nobody else's business, in my opinion. And I don't think that should be. So I may have to do something different here. Hmm. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'll have the bigger ones on the sides, and then I'll have the two skinny ones on top. But I don't have any ones for the bottom. So I actually need another two of these tail lights. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. Two on the sides, then two on top, and two on bottom. Yeah, I need another two tail lights. Because I'm gonna make sure that when I'm running that trailer at night, that can clearly be seen. And I'm gonna have everything kind of flashing all over the place. And uh, the headlight I have on my bike now is broken. The the switch on the top busted. I mean, it's just kind of hanging off to the side and just kind of one side. It's all crooked and it's broken. Kun he. You know what? I could put two headlights on the trailer too, up in front. There's an idea. So if I need to do something at night, I can have two headlights in the front, two headlights on the tail on the trailer. Have all four of them on. I can see, like if I have to pull into a garage or something, and I can turn on all four headlights and be able to see everything. Yeah, that's how I'm thinking, Brian. That's how I'm thinking. Because there's so many people around here. If they hit you, the first thing that's gonna come out of their mouth is, "I didn't see him." Well, I am going to avoid that problem. Yeah, we're gonna go full. We're gonna go. We're gonna go the full hour, guys. I'll let you go at 3 o'clock or in 10 minutes. So that's what my plans are for today. Is going and working with this stuff. Oh, they won't be pointed backwards. No, they'll be facing forward on the trailer. It's the same as lights on the handlebars. These lights here will be facing forward. They won't be facing towards me. They'll be facing forward. So I'll have two on the handlebars, two on the trailer, and then I'll have all these lights in the back. So four, maybe I'll stick with two on the top and two in the bottom. Have the two on top flashing or strobing, and the two on the bottom will just be steady lights. That's how I plan on doing it. So if someone wants to hit me and they want to claim they can't see me, the officers are going to look at them and said, "How could you not see all those flashing lights?" Well, I saw them, but I don't know what they were. And by the time I did, crunch. No, that won't work. And I know a guy that actually he lives here. That happened to him about a year ago. He was on, turning onto Washington, going onto another alley, and a car was coming in this direction. The guy claims he couldn't see him, but he was like a one of those big, huge tow trucks. He had lights on the top, lights on the bottom, lights everywhere, and they were all flashing. And yet that guy tried to make the excuse of, "I couldn't see him." That officer looked at him and said, "Yeah, right. You couldn't see that?" "No, I couldn't." I didn't want to hear how the rest of the conversation went. He didn't either. He said he just got up and left and said, "Well, forget it, guys. I'll just fix my bike and he'll go onward." But the guy clearly was saying he could not see him. Him or the officer, I think it's Jamie. Jamie or the officer just couldn't understand. With all those lights flashing, he had his tail lights flashing, and his headlights strobing. And the guy says, "Well, I couldn't see him." No, he saw him. He just misjudged the distance between him and him, but by the time he did stop, he had bumped into the guy and just knocked him over. So that excuse with these kind of headlights and these tail lights, that excuse won't work. It just won't work. There's no way, unless you're driving with your eyes closed. Then yeah, I can see you maybe hitting somebody, but no, that's just. Oh, Charlie Purdy, hello. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get any bigger because believe me, these are bright enough. You can see these for almost 2 blocks away. They look small and they have smaller lights. They're about that big. They're almost as powerful as a headlight on a car, and they're only about yay big instead of these. But they're more expensive. They're 70 some dollars. They're only about that big. They're just little squares. But oh my god, it's the lumens that carry the light the distance, and these are 100 lumens. Now I don't like big huge. I don't like those. That's more weight. These are really light. If I get those real big heavy light now, that's more weight that I don't want to deal with. Pulling a trailer is going to be bad enough. Then having too heavy headlight now. These are plastic. These are light. It probably won't last long. They say they're waterproof, but we'll see. Again, 5 minutes left, guys. Anybody got any questions or statements or anything? I'm going to let you guys go here in about 4 minutes. John Williams says I need to go. Have other commitments. Everyone have a good. Yeah, catch you later, John. See you tonight on Ken's live stream. If you're there tonight. He probably didn't. See, the other thing about this rubber which I'm not really a big fan of either. You know, it looks like that can be turned. Or not. Yeah, I got some work to do today. Put those on. Okay, so where's the other ones? That's probably up there, yep. So I'll probably bring all of them down with me. I wish I could have gotten these bigger ones. But the smaller ones are going to go on the top and bottom. These will be on the sides. These will just be... Yeah, I got that. So if you can't see these flashing at night, you're blind. That's a blinding light. You can't look into it. So I dare anybody to tell me lights like these can't be seen at night. Bullshit. They can be from quite the distance. Because I've asked the bike shop about these, and you can see these from quite the distance. Everybody claims you can, but trust me, you can. And I passed an officer the other night, and he pulled up to me, and he immediately stopped, and he looked at me. He said, "Yeah, I know. I'm pretty dark, so I have no headlights, no tail lights. You can't see me." I think he didn't have to say anything. I got the point. Get some lights on that thing, you're gonna get a ticket. Which I don't know what the ticket would be, but I'm sure he was just waiting for me to do something stupid. So I was very careful as to what I was doing. He looked at me, I looked at him, and I got the point. He just looked at me and said, "You know, I can't see you." I know. And that's why I went and ordered these, because I don't want to run into that same officer and him actually pull me over and said, "You know, I saw you the other night, and I can barely see you. You might want to get some lights for that thing." I'll beat you to the punch, officer. I've got them already. So where do you keep your bike? It's down in the bike rack downstairs. The office is stopping us from bringing the bikes up to our apartments because they've got a locked security area that I don't have my keys, but there's a key fob. You hold it up to the key fob, hold it up to the door. It clicks. Pull the handle, pull the door open. And inside, that's where all the bikes are. Like I said, I'll take a picture of it, and then somehow uh, later tonight I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you a picture of my trailer, and then I'll show you my bike, and then show you the whole bike area, which is starting to get crowded because now everybody's starting to buy 3-wheelers. And so they've got all these they've got one sitting right behind me. And I keep having to move his, and he told me the other day, he said, "You want to quit moving my bike? You want to quit putting your bike behind mine so I can get out?" No. Well, then fuck you. I'll keep moving it. So he went and told Kathy, and Kathy called me and said, "Rick, I've talked to him. I've told him to be more whatever, and not to put his bike right behind yours." And then I guess he complained at her. "I have every right to put my bike where I want it, not behind someone that takes their bike out every day. How is he supposed to get around yours? That's not my problem." I guess Kathy said the words flew after that. She told him point blank, if he wants to keep up with that attitude, he can go live somewhere else. He said, "Yeah, well, whatever." He left. You know, Kathy's not a person you want to piss off. Because she'll just give you your ultimatums immediately. Either cooperate with what I'm telling you or get the hell out. And some people have done that. They don't like what they were told, they moved out. I think this other guy, he's going to stay around because What I would ask, can I bring my bike up? Yeah, I've tried that already. She said no. Yeah, you can't work on things up here in your apartment. Can't do that. They do not allow it. Because of the carpet, they don't want you staining the carpet, even though I've got stains all over the carpet already. They don't want me taking my rims apart, taking the axles out, re-greasing everything up here. I can do it outside, but I can't do it in the apartment. That's a big no-no. Yeah, well, she would tell me if that's where all your tools are, bring your tools down with you. Uh, don't quite think she knows what she's asking, but I've got tools on my bike, so I've got extra tools on there. So if I do even end up having to stop somewhere and fix the bike or tighten something, um, I've got Allen wrenches. I've got small wrenches. I've got things that I can tighten things or fix something temporarily just to get me home. Unless I'm 30, 40 miles away and something major breaks. No. I'll get on the phone or I'll call somebody and say, come get me. Why? Um, my brakes are not acting right. Or whatever the issue is. Chain broke or something. Obviously, you can't go anywhere if your chain's broke. I mean, you can walk the thing, but I'm not going to walk the thing if I'm like 34 miles from home. The chain decides to snap. I'd have no choice but to call somebody. You know, of course, they'll look at me and said, why are you calling us? Because my chain broke. Oh, your chain broke? Yeah, let me see if I can get a ride for you. They always argue the point until you tell them what the problem is, and then they kind of see the light, and I say, okay, we'll come get you. 2 hours later. They won't be quick about it, but they will come get you. They'll just take their sweet ass time. And I'll probably do a little bit of a video, which, you know, people around here don't like me doing video. Unless I'm in my apartment. But as long as I have the door closed and not say too much, just work on putting these lights on, I don't think anybody will say anything. Because otherwise they'll accuse me of, who are you talking to? Um, People on YouTube, that'll end it real quick. Because their fear is they just don't want to be publicized. They don't want their face or they don't want to be seen on YouTube. That's what everybody keeps telling me. Oh, guys, I gotta go. It's 3:04. I can be starting Revelation 2. Oh, Brian. Oh my God! You tried to bring your bike up several times on failed attempts, only to realize you lived in a single. I think it would have been kind of obvious you have no stairs in your house, but I don't know. People are strange. So you just live in a single-story house. There's no basement. There's no upstairs. Hmm. And maybe you're talking about a previous house. I don't know. Yeah, these will work for being on the sides. And I have the two lights on the top. That'll work. Oh, those do have, even these have a high beam, low beam, and then off. So they bling, they strobe, and then there's high and low. Kind of nifty. It was another senior moment. uh, I'm glad there are people out in this world who can get me to laugh every once in a while, because that's not an easy thing to do. Most people cannot get me to laugh. Brian, you seem to have no problems doing that. I don't mind you doing it either, but safety flashlight. 4 light modes. 330 mAh lithium battery. I don't know what that means, and I don't care. It means something to somebody. But for now, guys, I'm gonna go. It's been fun. I appreciate everybody being here. Um, Ryan, I got a few of your videos that you've been making. I gotta catch up to those, but projects keep getting in my way. But I will get to them. It's just give me time. I watched one the other day. I will watch another one today. When I get done with my 2 projects, I'm gonna do the headlights, the tail lights, then something else I was gonna do, but I can't remember. But anyhow, guys, hope you all have a great day. I'm gonna head outside with all these lights and tail lights and see what I can make of it. But let's see what is tomorrow. Friday? Yeah, there'll be a live stream tomorrow. There will not be one. Well, let's not say there'll be one tomorrow because they're doing half the building on the fire emergency strobe lights and the fire alarm system, which gives off that annoying message. A fire has been detected in the building. Please leave the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators. And it repeats that for about 25 minutes while all the lights are going off in your apartment, which is only one, the one up there. I showed you guys a video of that last year or the year before. The fire emergency. They're just testing. That's all they're doing is just testing. They do that once a year, every year. They've been doing that since I've lived here since 2005. So depending on when they get the testing done, which I think will be around 12:30, 1 o'clock, I think I'll be able to do a live stream tomorrow. And then the next one after that will be Sunday. There won't be one Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I know it's 3 days without me, but I'm going to be down in the cities. And my mom's internet doesn't have enough kahunas to do a live stream. She has no upload speed. She's very cheap on her internet, so that's how the schedule's going to look like for the next couple of days. But again, depending on when the testing's done, I might have a live stream tomorrow. I'll schedule it for 2 o'clock. But don't be surprised if I'm not here because I don't know when they're going to come up and put that cup thing over the smoke alarm detector. I don't know what you call it. And then you just hit a little button and it sends a signal down to the fire alarm box down on first floor. It'll say smoke detected at apartment 807. And he turns it away and he goes away as long as it gets detected and everything works like it would. He walks back. Well, he does this one. He does one in the bedroom. Depending on when they when they get that done, I'll be here. So anyhow, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks for being here, and catch you guys later. Bye. You're off to the gym or swimming. Okay, Brian, have fun. Yeah, I know. But all right. Catch you guys later. Yeah, Long Dog, you'll have to remind me of that channel later on. So I'm not gonna remember that. But anyhow, catch you guys later. Hey, have a good day. Okay, Long Dog, you gotta stop because I can't sit here all day reading your messages. I've got to go. Okay, he finally stopped. Catch you guys later on today. Catch you on Ken's live stream and then be on the Zoom homies later. Catch you later.